JT Smith here, Bearcat Insider. The Bearcats go ahead and sweep the UConn Huskies in the semifinals of the AAC Championship, and it was 81-71. It was a real ugly game, physical game. The refs did not let these kids play. Luckily, the Bearcats shot a lot better than they normally do, hitting over 80% of their free throws. I know they normally shoot in the middle of 60s. Gary Clark lost half of his tooth by a play against Amina Brima. It's crazy. He came back in, had a warrior game, 25 points, 9 rebounds. Clark was 15 of 16 from the free throw line. I know he shoots in the 60% range, but as of late he's been on fire from the line. And if he would have had a shaky game at the line, the Bearcats could have maybe lost this game. As they were playing on the road, even though this was a conference tournament against UConn. Now they are 29-4, but this just was an ugly game, man. Real physical game, a lot of technicals. I mean, ton of fouls. I want to say over 45 fouls total. So it's really no flow. But Kyle Washington and Kevin Johnson both didn't score, and the Bearcats still won by 10. Just think about that. Last year, think of the following years of somebody that you depend on to have 15 points, the 8 points that doesn't score. Normally the Bearcats are going to lose, but this year they just got a lot of different weapons, man. Clark had 25 big points. Jacob Evans, man, icing kids, went 8 of 10 from the line, which is huge because he can make free throws, and he just was being cold as of late. But he had 21 points. Troy Copain had 18. And then you also had Jaron Cumberland come off the bench and have 11. They were real hot in the first half as a whole. In the second half, they couldn't throw it, couldn't hit a shot in the ocean. Couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. They were shooting, we scored 41 points. The Bearcats scored 41 points in the first half. And then they ended up scoring 40 in the second half. But mainly that's from the free throw line. They were 28 of 31 in the second half from the line. But from the field, they were 5 of 21. But I'll blame most of that just more so of just the fouls they were calling, because they're moving the ball pretty well, and then the shots they were taking were pretty good. I really can't say they had any bad shots. But now they they beat UConn 3 times in a row, pretty much 2 times on the road, which is impressive even though this is a down UConn team. They have SMU coming up tomorrow in the championship at 3:15. So it's going to be on ESPN, so make sure you guys turn to Bearcat Insider. Make sure you watch that game. Bearcats may win the AAC Championship Tournament. And then they might have a chance to have either a 3 or 4 seed. Hopefully they stay out of 5. Me personally, it's either 3, 4, or 6. We don't want the 5. All right, just make sure you stay tuned in. I'm JT Smith, and I'm signing out.